Welcome back to the guide series. Earlier today, we also did a video on Star Ruins. I hope you enjoyed that video. Um, so in today's episode, we're gonna look at the current mission that is going on today. It started the mission stuff. It starts at 7 o'clock every well, for us, it's every Sunday or every Sunday night and goes to next Sunday. Every other week, this is, like I said, the mission a week. And we're gonna get our daily reward for logging in, if it wants to work. If it wants to work, okay. There's our daily reward. Now, every day there's a different mission. Okay. So I decided, we are well over the cap for resources anyway. Um, we've been over the week. I have been upgrading everything up to 16, and we're currently at. We got 2 more pillings to go to 16, which will be done in like 2 hours. The current mission is power ups. Okay, now what power ups is? It's basically you're adding power to your alliance or into your group. It's a day mission. I've already done the other account. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna speed this building up here, and we're gonna see how much power we can get. We did get some more. We did get more up or speed upgrades. So let's go ahead. We're gonna upgrade this one tab here, and that was 13535. I'll double check that in the video later on. But so what that did there is it gave us power. Okay, that power let us go up by points in this mission. Wrong thing. So we went up to 400. So we went 46,005 points in this mission. That's for the first power up. So the second power up should do the whole entire mission, because if that did halfway, which it pretty much did more than half, the other one would finish off getting the 90,000 points that we need for the whole entire mission. So we're going to go ahead, and we're ranked number 61 right now. We're going to go ahead, and we're going to speed this building up here. Again, this should give us some power as well. And I'm gonna double check that one, but oops, especially being messed up. The other one is gonna be the drill sergeant. So that's what this building is, and we're gonna one tap that and see how much power we get for that mission for that one. So that's 2302. 2302. And that looks like it did the mission. Has got another email down there in the mailbox, and I'll double check both of these just so I have it in the list pretty clear. So if we go in here, once BlueStacks decides it wants to work, BlueStacks is a funny emulator. It sometimes likes to jam up sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. So it's interesting. And I didn't want to go in here. I want to go in here. And again, we got 100. So out of that, we got the mission done. We got 100. So we got another. I don't know how many points that was, but we got 1,000. So we got more than 90 points that we needed. 90,000 points. We got 115,000. So that does the mission. The mission is done for us in particular, and a lot of my accounts can get this done pretty quickly. But I also, now I could go ahead. I don't know if I want to do this, but I could go ahead and upgrade the castle. Once again, I would have to have all the resources. So do I have? Yes, I don't. How much stone do I need? 1 million. Yes, I don't have. I don't have the million. So that gives us a sampler on doing the castle. Okay. Now again, this is a one-day event, but the mission's already done. So technically, if we wanted to, we get this done, and it would be 4 days, and it would be done. Or like I said, you could speed up and get it done quicker too. That's a thing you could do during this mission. Now, we could also go ahead and upgrade our barracks to the next stage, which is probably what I'm gonna do, because to get to level 16, because this is a one-day event, we don't have that much time to work on anything. But before I do that, I want to go into our college, okay? And I want to look at some college stuff, because we haven't really done much of this stuff here to begin. So if first off, let's look back at the next paragraph, okay? says 22 hours and 8 minutes and 9 seconds. Okay, there's a thing in here that you can reduce the amount of time it takes to do any building. So let's look at that first. And this will give us more power, but it's like, So one of them is going to be our expansion of soldiers, which is a 1 hour upgrade here. Now, we do have a lot of speed ups, but if we were going to do this, it would give us about 20 more of our more soldiers. Okay, this would be good, but what we want to do, I think it's, no, it's not military, actually. It's probably resources? No, it's going to be the lemon. Okay, this one here. So here's what we have. We can do this one here. It's only a 5-minute upgrade. It will speed up your production on buildings. Okay. Now I'm gonna go to the end of the spreadsheet here. I'm just gonna do that just so I can double check that. Um, I don't like not doing this during the video, but it's gonna help out a lot. Okay. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just copy this over here. You can't see what I'm doing, but that's okay. So, and this will be like what we're doing. Yeah, okay. Good enough. So to do this art, whatever it's called, art, the art tractor, um upgrade to, this would be level 2, I guess it would, because we've only done 1. So this would be 2. This would require only wood, which is not bad. It's only, 380,000. It does require a castle 1, which is, oh, I just went all the way off the spreadsheet. Looks like. Okay. Back over here to where we were. So, so a few things here. Requirement is going to be a college 16, college 1, which we're at. Okay, the base time for this, okay, is 5 minutes and 29 seconds. Okay, that's the base time. So this right here will help us reduce how much we're upgrading. So like, when we're upgrading building and it's taking forever to upgrade, this particular thing will help us reduce um the how much we need to gather. So this is going to help us out a lot with gathering, or with upgrading buildings. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to resource this first. This is a 5 minute, like I said, 5 minute, 29-second upgrade. We could speed this up. Now the buildings in the resource building we cannot speed up. You have to not. You can't. There's no way of doing it. You can buy speed ups, which I think we have quite a bit of speed ups actually right now. And again, this BlueStacks is just not working too good. So we can go ahead. We're gonna speed that up. We're gonna get it done now. We have a whole bunch of speed ups, so we're gonna go ahead and get that done now. It will tell us how much power we'll get and all that. So it's going to be 2, and it's only 3 power. So it's not much power, but that'll give us a little bit more when it comes to upgrading buildings. Now let's go. We're going to go ahead. We're going to upgrade again to get more upgrade. Faster with upgrading buildings, because this building lets you reduce the time that it takes to upgrade a building. So if you can reduce that time, you can get more buildings done. It won't cost as much. I mean, it will still cost the same amount, but it's just gonna be a little bit faster. And I know BlueStacks does not like to work. Come on, BlueStacks, snap it, snap it. Okay. Um. So what I'm probably gonna do now. Oops, yeah. And now it's doing its thing. So, and now it's not working. I love BlueStacks sometimes. And this is the only way we're doing these videos is on BlueStacks. So when it doesn't work, we can't continue. Um, Now, granted, I could delete, control delete, shut it down, reopen it. Usually, when I do that, it does help out. Um, we can do that. Hold on. A lot of times when I do that, it does help out. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to just end the process of BlueStacks. It's going to go away. It's going to be nothing on the window for right now until I get it back up and running. This so this is not a it's just a problem with BlueStacks. When I do normal videos, it's not a problem because BlueStacks is an emulator, and an emulator it makes things go. It makes things happen that you can normally not do on a PC. A emulator it emulates whatever you're trying to do. So BlueStacks is an emulator for a whole bunch of different things to do. And I just gotta relocate the window here. And I'll give it a sec here to. Oh, it's already there. And it will go right back down in size. But yeah, so BlueStacks is an emulator for a lot of games for your phone. Now, I like using BlueStacks because it's easier than using my phone, trying to hook it up my phone into the computer. That's why I do it this way. It's a lot easier, but it can be somewhat of a nonsense because sometimes you're trying to do something and it won't do it. So like in that sense, I was trying to do it and it wasn't working. I don't know if it's because I have a lot of things open, but it shouldn't be the case. It should always work smoothly. Um, and upgrading stuff like this. And that's why I try to do a lot of this stuff off camera with like the spreadsheet stuff because sometimes when I go back and forth in the spreadsheet, the game back and forth, it doesn't work as good as it should. And that's why I'm saying when I use the spreadsheet, it sometimes works good, but that's why I always do. That's why I'm always trying to do stuff in the video. That way I can go back and I can say, okay, this is what we did, this is what we upgraded, that kind of thing. And I'm probably gonna do that with the rest of this video because of how BlueStacks works. But we're gonna upgrade a whole bunch of different buildings, and I can always go back to the video and look at what we upgraded because I really want to get us into a stage where we can really sprout. Because right now we haven't gotten. There's a lot of things I'm gonna do in this video. Okay, so this is gonna be a long video, and I told you that in the last video that hey we're gonna do a longer video later on. I just didn't have time to do a longer video at that point, and also I wanted to make sure what mission it might be. Knowing it's upgrade billions and we already got the mission done, we can focus on upgrading other things that we might need later on down the road. And like I said, at this point in the video, I'm gonna just do the upgrades and then I'll enter that in the spreadsheet after because again, if I try to do more than one, it's gonna say you can't. It's just gonna like if I okay, I'm gonna click on this. Okay, so I'm going to my spreadsheet right now. Okay, and I'm gonna just do boom boom. And then we'll see if this works. If it works, we'll be good. So now it's going to require 140,000. 140, right? And that should, didn't. Okay. And this is a 10-minute upgrade in 29 seconds. Requires a castle 2, or a college 2, excuse me. College 2. And then if I go ahead back over here and hit research, it's going to do it. So sometimes it works like this and it doesn't interfere with the with my spreadsheet, but sometimes it does. So let's see how much. What are we going to get for that? That's going to be 4 power up. Okay, so that's going to be 4. Then we're going to go back. We're going to go do another one. We're going to do this next one here again. If I do this, it should. Yes, it does. So next one is going to be 1200 for 20. Let's see. For 20. And again, this is a 17-minute upgrade now. See how they're getting longer? And 7 seconds, I put in the wrong thing. And requires a castle 2 as well. I mean, a college 2, which is what we have. We have a college 16 actually, so we should be plenty good for all these. So again, I'm just gonna come back over here, hit resource, and it's gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up since we can, and that will be 5 power. So remember earlier when I showed you that one building and it was going to take, I don't know how long it said it was going to take. Remember, it said 22 something. Now it's 21. So it cut down on that time because of the requirements needed to upgrade. So we're gonna go back in. We're gonna do some more. Let's go ahead. We can do another one of these. Why not? So we're gonna go ahead, move this down, and then this next one is 24,840. Good, now it's doing it. And this is a 26-minute upgrade in 29 seconds. Okay. And again, now it's going to require a a college 3. So some that are going to require a casual a 3. Some are just going to. It just depends on the upgrade you're doing. So go ahead and upgrade that, and we're going to go ahead and speed that up, and see how much power we get from that. We're going to get 6 from that one. Okay. So I'm going to do it one more time probably here. Oopsie. And this one's going to be 44, 112. So 48. This is going to be 39 minutes. And 24 seconds. And it requires a Castle of College 3 again. So go ahead. We're going to hit research that. And we're going to speed this up as well. How much are we going to get for power for that? We're going to get 9. So you get more power for all these that you do as well. Now the other one I want to work on is the hospital. Okay, so that's going to be this medical thing. What is it? Medical factory, I guess it's called. Huh. Facility. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So that's a facility 1, whatever. And this is going to require 2 things. Okay. It's going to require a castle or a college 6 plus a the ones that we just did pretty much. So it's going to require oh, I just deleted it, didn't I? So it's going to require a college 6, which we definitely have, and architect 1, which is what we kind of just did. So yeah, that's just going to require that, and it's going to require 6, 8, 4, 20 of researches. Okay, and this is going to be a 3 minute and 15-second upgrade. Now, what this is going to do before we do it, our hospital thing is at 47 right now. Okay, that's what we can. We won't lose anything at that point. Okay, so what this upgrade is gonna do, if I go back into where it is, this one is gonna let you have. It's gonna produce. It's gonna heal more units. It's gonna raise that up just a little bit. And it's a good thing to do because then you're not gonna waste that many units when you get attacked and all that. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go research this. And we're gonna speed this up. Get this done now. This will give us about 3 power or 4 power. Okay, that's a little bit more than I thought. 4 power. And then we're gonna do it again. Okay. And then again, this is just going to require, it's going to go with that. And it's probably just going to require the same thing as it did before, college 7. So some of these buildings do require a college 7. Okay. Um, and again, it's just 1 minute and some change here. So we've got 280,000. So again, go down so I can see the spreadsheet a little bit. So yeah, we're going to do a whole bunch of these upgrades now because these upgrades are going to help us later on down the road as well. So right now I haven't been doing too many upgrades in this building because these buildings here are things you can do at later times. So like I said, we don't have to do them all right now. I figured we'd do a few here and there, so just so get some more help out when we do get to like recruiting and upgrading buildings. These 2 things here go hand in hand pretty much when you're upgrading buildings. So the first one was upgrading buildings. This one is also just for the simple that you need more units and you don't want to lose many units. So again, that's what this is. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna resource this. We're gonna hit the one tap, get it done now, and that is gonna give us 7 power. Okay. So we're gonna do that again, because the more we can do, and we can go back out here and we can look. We started. We're at 48 now. So we went a whole bunch more above what we had before by doing those upgrades. Those upgrades help out a lot. Because right now you can see we're at 480, 400. So pretty much if I had everyone in my base, I wouldn't lose anyone if I got attacked. That's the critical thing about these upgrades. I'm doing them now because technically it is upgrade buildings. And this also will help us later on. So we're going to do one more of these guys here. So I'm going to go that. And this one's going to be 100 and not, oh, see, now it's getting 100. It's getting bigger. And this is going to be at 22 minutes in 6 seconds. And it's going to require, ooh, look at this. Now it's requiring a, college 8. So, you know, there, at some point you can't do them all. So this is a 22-minute upgrade. So this will give us, again, another helping of support when it comes to recruiting, which is going to be helpful because the next mission could be recruit. We don't know what it's going to be. It could be anything. Right now, it just currently is upgrade buildings, but we don't know. So so again, it's going to be 109,000. Requires a 8 level 1 that. So we're going to go ahead and research that. And I can look back at the video and we're going to get this one tap done. This will give us 16 power, which is decent. Now, should we do it again? We can. Alright, let's do it again. Like I said, I want to get as much done, so this is going to require a whole bunch more now. Do we stop here? We can, that's an hour too. Let's do it. We're right here. 1 hour. 2 minutes and 19 seconds, and it's going to require a college 9, which we're definitely at that stage. So it's going to be 327, 360. That's a lot of wood. Oh, is that? Uh-oh. I think I've been putting these at the wrong one. These are all. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure these are all wood, not food. That's okay. I can, like I said, I'll double check that when I'm all done here and off to the races per se. So yeah, this is gonna be 327,360. That's pretty much what we have right now of food at least. Um, 1 hour, 2 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna resource that, and then we can just speed it done now because we got a lot of the speed upgrades. So that's gonna be 40 points. So that just went up a whole bunch. And now we can't do another one because we just don't have the resource. And now, like I said, if I wanted to, but look at the next one is 3 hours. So, and that would be the last one. So, at certain stages, you only can do certain much. So, like I said, down here at level 15, which we could do, if we upgrade the resources, we could get another bonus on top of the upgrading, which is nice. But I don't know if I want to use that. So we're right now we're well below that cap for our attacking, which is great because we're 47 out of 49,000, which is great. So the other thing I want to show off, okay, now we did a little bit of upgrading there. I don't think we have enough. Okay, we just got a lot more resources that way. And that also probably gave us, okay, so this is all the power-ups that we did to get all that mission done. We got our 380 gems, which is nice. So this I'm not going to have to count because I've already done these before, but I think it's time to get the next tier of buildings up. So what I mean by it is we're going to go ahead and we're going to buy this and unlock this land here. This will be for more farms and stuff like that. We're going to unlock this area here. It's going to require some stuff. I don't know what it said, but and this one as well. We will need some unlock some food, but that's okay. So now we have all this expansion that we can do. Okay, so like I said earlier in other videos, Expansion in this is very interesting. So at level 15, we got these two other things, okay? So what I'd like to do at this point is I'm going to move, if I can move these, okay? So I'm going to, so this is our hospital cap. So what I'm thinking about doing in our path, do we have any moves? Do we have any moves here? If we don't, we can probably buy some. Okay, so we have two. Um, and how much are they in the shop? Please tell me they're in the shop. They are. They're 200. Okay. Because sometimes you can find them in here for dirt sheep. But there just happens to be none. Okay. I will grab that stamina though. Oh, before we continue, I should donate. I don't have any. Okay, well, we're gonna have to use some of this. And then we'll do our daily attack on the monster. I usually do this off camera, but since we're doing a video, why not make it official, you know? So there's two things we can do, okay? With these buildings that I wanna move. We can either kind of delete them from here and rebuild them over here, or we can do this feature called move. I think I'm just gonna move them because it does take, at this point in stage, they do cost a lot. So we have two. So I think we need to buy. I know I'm using gems, but that's just because I need to get this done. So we're gonna use 600 gems. That's not many really at all. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit. Not move. We need to go. Wait, if I just no. Okay, I'm gonna go into the packs and go to where we have them. So we have 5. So we're gonna hit move. So we're gonna click. So say I want to move this, and that is a med tent. So we're gonna move that over here, and it's gonna say confirm. Okay. So now that moved right over there, didn't it? So we're gonna do again. We're gonna go to our packs. We're gonna go down to the move thing. We're gonna click move. We're gonna click this. We're gonna click this, and you're gonna hit confirm. So now I'm moving all those over there so we can continue with the buildings, and we're just gonna move this building now over here. So we're gonna hit confirm, and then all we have over here is just the one. So we should just be able to just move that one from the one move that I think we have left. Do we just have one? Oh, we have two. Okay, so that's okay. So we're gonna move this guy from there to here, and we're gonna hit confirm. So that moved everything out of here that we needed. Okay. Now it is upgrade buildings. So we're gonna go ahead, and we're gonna go ahead. This should be the med tent. Why do I only have two? Okay, so med tents. I'm gonna go over here. One more med tent up. I mean, yes, you can build more, but this is all I do. I do med tents over here, and then the drill starting to go ahead, and I'm just gonna quickly build these here. Okay, so that does everyone pretty much, and then like I said, here I put the iron. We're just gonna finish off that there. Stone. And I think that is. So this would be food. Yeah. So food. Food. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So this is the wood one. And then we're just gonna finish off. So this is the wood one. And then we're just gonna finish off. So this is the wood one. And then we're just gonna finish off. So this is the wood one. And then we're just gonna finish off. So this is the wood one. And then we're just gonna finish off. So this is the wood one. And then we're just gonna finish off. So this is the wood one. And then we're just gonna finish off. So this is the wood one. And then we're just gonna finish off. So this is the wood one. And then we're just gonna finish off. So this is the wood one. And then we're just gonna finish off. So this is the wood one. And then we're just gonna finish off. So this is the wood one. And then we're just gonna finish off. So this is the wood one. And then we're just gonna finish off. So this is the wood one. And then we're just gonna finish off. So this is the wood one. And then we're just gonna finish off. So this is the wood one. And then we're just gonna finish off. So this is the wood one. And then we're just gonna finish off. So this is the wood one. And then we're just gonna finish off. So this is the wood one last stone one there. So that's how I usually have it. And like I said, I will upgrade all these later on. At least those buildings. But these buildings over here I want to do now. Because now, okay, so now let's look at how much we can have. We can have 5,100, which is not bad. I think that's what we had before. 51 out of the 47 that we have. Okay, so we should also now be able to recruit more. 300, and look how long they're taking. 5 hours. I don't know what it was before, but now we can recruit 300 of units of next tier, which is great. And again, we don't have the tier. We don't have all that. We don't have one barracks at that stage. So eventually, I'll be upgrading those to the next stage as well. Because and say you wanted to recruit more, just go in here in military and upgrade this. That's all you gotta do. Expansion is gonna give you another 40, 60 more. And I might do that later on. Or I might. See, I don't have the resources. That's the problem. When you don't have the resources, it's kind of hard to upgrade these buildings. But right now, I have enough that I don't have to worry about that. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to upgrade these med tents as much as we can. And I believe... I know what to med tent and med tent. Okay, so it looks like once you hit level 5 is when you need to use it. So let's go ahead and get these uploaded. After this one, it's not going to be quick. So it's 11 minutes and 6 seconds. Now before, I'm just letting you know this, before it was 11 minutes and 45 seconds. So it took about 30 seconds off of the upgrading of that building, which is kind of nice. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade all these. We have them all. Because the next mission could be recruited. And I'd rather have all these upgraded to the next tier, just so we can easily do the next, you know. I'm not really worrying about like how much resources we're using, because I already know the spreadsheet tells me how much I have. And again, this is gonna let you know how much you're this should also go to level 5 as well. And I don't know how much that was. It looks like exactly the same situation. Yeah, same exact situation. So before, when we upgraded these buildings, they were 11 minutes and 45 seconds. But now they're just a little less, which is good. And this is going to also let us recruit more. So between these two things here, we should be good for the next mission, which we don't know what it will be, but... I guess these over here. Get them up to at least level 5. I love how they're instant done, you know, it's like boom, boom, boom. Yeah, 7 minutes for these, which is not bad. And we'll go ahead, we'll quickly get these up. Oh, we must have hit one of these, milestones for this mission here. Oh, that's more wood. That's good. And then we'll go ahead and yeah, I'm just going to get these up. So we got everything up to level 5 for all the new buildings as well. So now if we go in here, we're almost at 6,000 for recruiting, which is good because now since we can recruit more in here, we do almost 420 units. A lot of units, actually. Now, look it. Now we're up to 6 hours. So, by making those drill sergeants, we actually went up with the march size. Now, there's one more. I think I should do one more upgrade in our little. Oh, see, it's doing it again. I want to do one more upgrade in our college. Okay. The one I want to do is for March. For recruiting more. I figured, why not? It'll be a good one to have. So, it is going to require. So it's expansion. This is expansion. So I know we've done expansion before. Okay, expansion. So this is going to be expansion 3. Okay, so it's going to require a number 7 castle, and it's going to require 194 400 of wood and food. Okay, it's going to be 1 hour, so it's a 1 hour upgrade, which is not bad. 13 minutes and 30 seconds. So this upgrade here, we just gotta get some wood. I didn't really mean that, but that's it will give us a little bit more with upgrading. So instead of it being 40, it will be 60. And we'll go ahead, we'll get this done now. Why not? So that gave us 49 power. 49. Now we could do it again. Let's see how much resources it needs. And it's a 3 hour, but it goes from 60 to 80. So this is going to help out if we wanted to do a lot of recruiting. Now, can we get this stuff? Okay, we have it. Do we want to do it? That's the next thing. It would require Castle 8. Okay. And how long? This is 3 hours now. 3 hours, 1 minute, and 5 seconds. Okay. It would require 486,000 of both food and wood. Oopsie. What did I miss? I missed a 0 in there. So it is requiring a lot more. But we have it. So let's go ahead. So again, it requires a 8 and a draft 1, which we already have. And then obviously all these resources. So expansion 3. So this is going to go up to 4. So this is 3 to 4, I think. Is that how it's read? Yeah. So it's at 3 going to 4. So this is expansion 4. So we'll go ahead. We'll get that done. And then we're going to go ahead and speed that up right now. And how much? 112, which is not bad power-wise. And then you can do it again, but I don't think we need to do that again. I mean, we've done like 4 or 5 upgrades in the college alone, and the ones that we've done have been good ones. We did the, getting better buildings being done, which is going to help out. And now if I go to recruit, I can do almost 500. Now we can up that So I can get it up to 500 by getting these upgraded. So upgrading these will give you 5 additional ones every time you upgrade. You know? So, like I said, instead of wanting to get there, I just need to do that another 2 times, something like that. Or, yeah, so that would be 2, would be 70, yeah. Well, but that's what I'm saying. Now they're taking longer, so instead of being 10 hours, it's 7 hours. But I'm probably not going to do any more upgrading of those buildings. I really want to upgrade the castle. But now I know I don't have the resources. 1 million. I mean, do we have it? That's the other thing. Speed ups. We probably don't have enough speed ups to get that done. Because my goal would be to get that done and then just start ramping up the next stage. Speed ups. So we have 16 of those. Okay. What we're gonna do at this point? It's been a 40-minute video already. Wow. How come this has been a 40-minute video? That's no, that's okay. So the next upgrade is a 4-day upgrade. Okay. So we could either try to speed that up and get it done now. Okay. Or we could go ahead and upgrade these. How much? Okay, so we have enough for the first one. Yeah. This is 21 hours. Do we have 21? Okay, so we could get these two up to 20 barracks. Is how much barracks? So this one we're going to now. So the next two are day ones to get up to 16. So they're day in 4 hours in 12 minutes. So go ahead. How much? Okay, my next question is how much resources do I have permanently? Okay, so I have enough to do probably both. Because we have the 1 million that we got from that. And how much stone do we have? Ooh, stone. Oh, yeah, we have enough stone. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna speed this up. This one I'm gonna speed up. Get this done now. It's gonna use everything though. Speed that up. That went up to 114.404, which is what it should have been. Okay, how many more speed ups do we have? Do we have any? We don't have any. Okay. So, at this point, we're going to go to our mail. Okay? Because we should have, not that mail, but this mail. We should also delete all old emails. Okay, so we're going to start here. So here's a 2-hour upgrade. We're going to grab this, and we're going to hit delete. No. Don't tell me it just did that. It just opened everything I had. I hate that new feature. So instead of going in and grabbing everything separately, it grabbed everything that I had in there and opened everything. So it's a curse. So we got So here's what we got. We got two 8 hours. We got 14 2-hour ones. We got 12,550,000 of wood and food. That's what we would have gotten if I saved them. But by mistake, I clicked all. So we got all that resources. Now we got to do something about it. We could either just put a shield up to protect ourselves, because I don't want to lose this resources that we've pretty much earned from being in this alliance. In 10 days, it'll be a new month, so I'll be probably adding in more. But, yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. But we'll delete those messages later, because now we gotta spend those resources. So, at this point, do we have enough for the... So, you're kidding me. We just need a lit... Okay. Hopefully my account is back here. I'm gonna do the castle because I don't. But do I have enough speed ups to get the castle done? No, we're not. We're not. Okay. We're gonna speed these guys up though. We're gonna get this all the way up to 16. I can't believe we did that. I can't. I can't believe I did that. That was the worst thing that could have happened. And I still don't have enough. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna just I just used all the speed ups that I just had. Um, yeah. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna log into my main account. Hopefully they're back. Um, okay, good. Well, at least one's back. Okay, so we're gonna. What do we need? Okay, so first of all, let's go into our alliance thing and alliance shop. Let's grab. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the alliance shop on the phone, and what is there? Oh, there is one. Okay, so we're gonna grab one of these, and I think what we can now do. Okay, so we need some more stone. Okay, so I'm gonna send some stone over from my main account, and then we'll go ahead and upgrade this one to the next one. Use a 8 hour, because it's one day, so we can use an 8 hour on this. Get this done. Get this up to 16 as well. Then we'll get the next tier. I can't believe I just used all that. I didn't mean to spend all that into the into my into the world, but I did. But that's okay. I mean, we can quickly use it up. I'm sure. I mean, it's only another 9 million to spend. Okay, did that give us enough? How much more do we need here? We got 20. Okay, so we have a little bit more. How much more? It says 26. Hmm. Alright. I can't believe we did that. I was gonna save those for. Oh, I was gonna upgrade the castle at some point. I was gonna use those resources, but that's alright. So let's go ahead and send more stone over. I mean, we could still do it. We just want to make upgrades. But wait a minute. If we, it's a toss-up. Like we could do the castle. We could do some wall. But see, getting it done in time would not be the factor. So let's go ahead and get these upgraded. Then we'll do the castle after, if we can. Um, Wait, so did that give me enough? No, okay. So it's a little more. Little boy, little boy, little boy. Because the castle doesn't. Let's see. Okay, so this is 1 million, which we don't have. Okay. But everything else we do have, and it's 6 million. So if we go ahead, we could still get this building upgrade. Let's go ahead. Oh, we can get this now. Alright. Let's go ahead and we can. Yeah, see, now it doesn't give me the one tap. Okay. So shop. Okay, we'll go back and we can buy another few of those 8-hour guys here. Okay. Just put 2 in the shop. We should be able to get both of those. Yep. So, and that was because we did all that other things. So, I might not speed this guy up. And this is, we got 3 8 hours now. And actually, do we have a, yeah, let's do a, okay. I just put some more stuff in the shop to get 2 hours. That one, that, okay, that, now look at, we're way down to 260. That's okay, because like I said, the 2 hours when you get this barrel's done. Oh, actually, wait. One tap that, and then we can save one of those for later on. What? Okay. You know what? We'll use some gems, why not? Okay, that got that done. So then we have that barracks being upgraded. Now, do we have enough to upgrade this yet? No. Okay, so it's just basically the iron. I mean the stone. And it's 1 million? If I can send enough over, I'd rather get that done. And obviously I wouldn't be able to speed up because of I don't want to use speed ups. But if I I think that would be the goal that right now to go for. I mean, yes, if I could speed up for 2 days, I would, but we don't have any speed ups right now. I mean, we went through all those speed ups very quickly. Um, but yeah, so if I can get this upgraded, it's a 4-day upgrade, granted. Um, so I'm gonna send a lot of stuff, a lot of stone. That way we can get that money down to a smaller amount. Um, in this account, because right now we have way too much resources in the account to be dealing with. So we're gonna go ahead and get at least 1 million if I can send enough over. There is a daily cap that you can send over to any account. Um, so I don't know if we've already hit that, but I'm gonna just keep on reinforcing. Bad thing is we did use all the speed ups that we had. But the daily ones you can get every day for just doing things. You get 200 every day. You do get them for certain missions you do too. So it's not like we can't get more back. But it was a mistake to use them all. But whatever, things happen like that. And we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get it up to the next stage, next castle size. Um, I'm just gonna send enough resources so we can get that million that we need. If I can send enough over to this account here to upgrade this castle, and then we'll do other buildings upgrading. We do have the 2 8 hours that we have. I don't know if I'm gonna use those now or save them for later on. Um, Now I might delete all those mails now. Since we did technically use all of them, we got 24 million out of all that, which is kind of nuts. Um, Now you'll see that the stone is going up slowly. Um, so yeah, we could either I definitely don't want to leave 10 million of anything in my base. Like that's like incredibly not good. So there's two things we could do. We could continue upgrading these guys, which I'm probably gonna do. Okay, This is 1 day now in 7 hours. Okay, this guy is probably the same. No, okay, so we got this guy too to upgrade. So let's go ahead and upgrade that guy. And then we can go ahead. If we go ahead and speed this guy up, tap, that will get that done in 2 hours. Okay. And we go ahead and one cap that. That will get done in 18 hours. That will be in time to go to 15. I could probably new day, so I could probably get 2 of these. Oh, that was iron. That was stone, wasn't it? So that would give us enough to get this done. 2 hours speed up. So that gives us that 45 minutes for that. So if I can get how many? Okay, this is 1 day and 8 hours as well. So yeah, my goal I think is to get these up. Because then I can recruit the higher tier. But then I will have to definitely upgrade these later on as well. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring this guy back and resend them back out. Because I really need to get more speed ups, and this is the way to doing it. Boom. 3. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use one on here. Be bad. And then we can get this up again. Okay, how much do I have it? Okay, so let's go ahead and get this guy up. We should have an 8-hour speed up now. Oh, we didn't. Okay, and I can't get any more 8-hour speed ups because we're past that point. We could. I don't know if there's any way to buy speed ups besides here. Okay. And then also in here. I did. Yeah, so here's the. Let's look at the messages from my mail. So we've been gathering so much, and I should double check before I delete any of this. With my other spreadsheet that I should have up somewhere. Resources. So I had the 2 for. What day is today? The 20th. So I had 2 for the 19th for wood. Okay, and I had that one for that one, and then I had a stone one. Yeah, no. So I just had the 3 for that day. So I did, yeah, 1, 2, 3. And then for the 20th, which was yesterday, I had 2 as well. Which I don't think I marked yet. No, I haven't. So the ones I had yesterday, or was it just one? It might have just been one. And I think it was just the food, or the wood. So it was, for the wood, it looks like, and it was 62059. Which would have been 31,000 points. Wow, that's a lot of points. I think that's it. And I'll double check in a minute once the BlueStacks wants to work again. But yeah, so I shouldn't have used all those speed ups. Like literally, that was the worst thing that could have happened. But that's okay, because we're gonna get more. They're easy to get during mission states like this week coming up. Um, I do not. The worst thing you want to do is use gems, because the gems you really want to save for like things you really need, like shields and stuff like that, and it's not worth it. It's not very worth it. to use it on anything else but that. Yeah, so it was just the other day. It was just the 620,500. So that's 31,000 resources. And again, this is just from the week, pretty much, of just gathering. Obviously, once we got the ruin stuff, we got that coming in. It shows up in here. But yeah, I mean, we just collected a lot of resources during the week. For the week, since the 6th, it looks like that's when we started. So I'm just gonna scroll back just slowly here so you can kind of see. And that way, if I have to look back, and I can look, and I can pause the video at any point. But a lot of wood, a lot of food, a lot of some stone here and there. It looks like. Um, After I'm doing this, I'm gonna delete all these messages up from pretty much a week of just gathering. Yeah. So some days we didn't gather. A lot of times I did. Just depends on what I had going on during that day. You can see here's a 500. And then this is when we got the ancient ruin stuff that started. It looks like it started on the 12th, or that's when it came back, at least on the 12th. And came back on the 14th. I must not gather too much from that day to that day. Um, because we got 150,000 and then 600 of that. And then again, we started gathering again. It looks like on the 14th, we gathered a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, so from the looks like the 13th, we didn't do any gathering. That must have been that was last Sunday. That was an attack mission. That's why there was no gathering because it was an attack mission. And I didn't want to lose any units. So then the last week again, 14th, 15th, we did a lot of gathering. Some higher tier. We got some more crystals that came in on the 15th. It looks like every day and a half they come back. We got some more resources here from the 16th, and then the crystals came back on the 17th, and then again more on the 17th. 18th it came back with more of those crystals. 18th, 19th, and then obviously then we caught up to where we are recently, 19th, 20th, and 20th. Yeah, so we just had them come back twice lately. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to delete those gather reports. We'll see them again when we start up the next one. Again, we did reinforce from another account. That's what these messages are from. Now, all these messages here, I'm probably just going to delete because there's no need to have them now. um, So we're going to go through, again, this is just all stone that came through from the main accounts to other accounts. This would have been the stuff I was going to save. This is where we got the 2 million or whatever. So that's what these are. These are just every single day I would send resources to upgrade buildings, and that's what this is all. All that is from this. Then we got our tariff land, and that's where we got our 2-hour speed ups. Now, I'm going to probably stop getting the 2-hour ones because we can get the 1-hour ones now. But I'm still gonna be donating to the lines and all that. So this is just all the resources, the food, wood. So you get 16,000 here. 90, that's a weird number there. 1999. Huh. That's weird. Maybe that's just because of that member. I don't know. But yeah, you can see that I've been reinforcing a lot over the week. Again, I'm going to delete all these messages. These are, like I said, the donations I've been done. Again, got 2 hours speed up. They're gone already. Um, so again, just gathering, reinforcement from other accounts. A lot of different resources from the beginning of the season. And I'm just gonna I'm just going back through these very quickly. I'm gonna delete all these. Like I said, the first one that we got was on the 10th, and I think that was when we started. Was the 9th? So we didn't get anything until the 10th. That's where that came from. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna select all. We're gonna select all. Goodbyes. Now we can go in here, and we're not gonna. We're just gonna clean up this email too. Oh, we can talk about this. That's why I clicked that one. Some of these I'm gonna select now, and like that one we can just delete. I did some more attacking of the monster stuff. Now, this right here is really good. It gives us pirate things. Now, that is a mission I believe it's going on. Yeah, pirate. So the pirate thing is you actually get a jackpot spin. So we're gonna go ahead and we got 6 times to spin it, and we'll see what we get. If we get anything good, we might get something like some wood. That would be good. 10,000 wood. That's always good. You can get gems. I believe if you get yeah, so you get speed ups. You can get. We got nothing that time. That's okay. So what else are we gonna get? Some Lord experience. That's always good. So we got some iron. It looks like there. And we got some wood there, or food. One more spin. Now you can do them over and over for 100, but when you have that, it's not worth it. So we got a little bit of wood there. So that's how that works. Cool little thing that we have going on. Now, what rank are we now? 98. Wow, we're still on there. Just holding tightly. Just holding tightly. That's all. But yeah, so we got a few 1 hours. We have the 5-minute ones. Yeah, we don't. We really went through a lot of our packs. And we still have like 2 million left. So what? So we can get that guy up. Okay, so let's go back in here and delete some more mails here. Again, that's from that. There must have been a system error with the Valentine's event. So let's select that. Got some speed ups there. Links, don't care about. Server update. There was a server update they did. And that's what this is. They updated the. Now I hadn't seen this yet. The pet glow up event. They've actually added some stuff to that, and the pet current they've added a feature for multiple catches, which is kind of nice. That's a good. I think that's a good one. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna select that. We can delete that then. They do updates every so often too. That was some updating. Okay, we're gonna leave that. These are from all the missions that happened last week. First glory, I think you want to leave that. Here's another update that happened, letting you know about Valentine's Day and stuff like that. You know, just little key features that they do that increase some points in the ball some. I don't do that one, but yeah. So there's that one. What's this? Okay, that one. Oh, that was when we bought the glory thing, I think. I'll leave that for now. Oh, that was not. Okay, there's the purchase of the ground thing. Okay. You know, let's select all these two. That's from attacking monsters. Again, attacking monsters. That actually will give us more points for that thing. There's some gems. It looks like. Then we got the power up one. Speed ups. Okay, there's some speed ups we can use. More gems. We got the achievement for phase 2. So we got some stuff from that. We got recruiting, which is what we're gonna try to get done quickly next time. We only got the first. Oh wait, this time we got the full thing done the full time. Okay, interesting. Gather events. We got more speed ups there. And freeze event. I guess we'll select that. Why not? Valentine stuff. Oh, love those. You click on it and it takes you to the Facebook page. I'm trying to click back. That was for Valentine's. They had a thing that you could take a picture of a realm and then submit it to them, and you could get stuff. No, I can't get back in the game. Of course, an hour and 10 minutes in, and now they are making me. Never mind. Come on, let me back in. Might have to be a minute here. Or I can always close it and then reopen it, but. Oh, what? Okay, there it goes. I was gonna say, what to doing? What to doing? What to doing? Oh no. It moved my window. Come on. Moved it way over. I mean, on here it won't. On BlueStacks, on OBS it doesn't show you, but it moved the whole thing over to the corner of my screen. Okay. Oh, I sent more resources over. Okay, so system stuff. Okay, so let's go. We'll keep the wins for this time going on, but we're gonna select all the other ones and just delete them. The hammer. This was when we bought the hammer on the 7th, so that was just a little bit ago. Wow, I can't. We use all those speed ups too. Damn. Damn. Alright, ever. Delete. We don't need that message anymore. I'm gonna save that for right now. Oh, that's. Oh, that was it. Okay. Delete. It won't let me delete that because I haven't collected the rewards yet. So, okay, let's. Actually, we don't need any of these are just when we first started. So let's go ahead and select all that I can delete. Okay. So the only ones left are gonna be the power-ups that we just got. Okay. And this Happy Valentine's one, which is gonna make me come out and come back in. Okay. So I'm looking at the page. Okay, I see it. And I'll click on this and go back into the game. I think this is probably ended anyway, by now. Okay, now I can. Did it collect the words? Delete. Okay. So now all I have left, as I give on reinforcement from the other account here, so all we have now in here in our messages are the 3 that we just got done, which I'm gonna leave because it's good to kind of see how we've come. We've gotten 380 gems from that mission itself, and I'm gonna select all of these and just delete these again. So we got nothing in there. We got the attack monster, which we can go all the way up to 15. I mean 15. As you know, select all and delete. Okay. So how are we doing on speed ups in our packs? So we have 7 more speed ups, which is good. 3 hours of these. Okay, that's decent. We got lots of gems. Yeah, I think that okay. So pretty much we have 22 hours and this mission will be done. Okay. So technically this one is gonna be good. Just gotta speed this up a little bit. And what I mean by a little bit, like 7 hours. To get it done in time. How much do I have in honor points? Not much. Yeah, I barely can get that. You don't have enough. So yeah. So 2 hour ones we can't get now. But that's okay. I mean, this, I could speed up later on. This will be done. That's fine. But I'm still well over the cap. The cap for researches, so that's not good. I could put a day's shield. Do I go ahead? I have enough for this. How much more do I need? 1 million there. Or do I still don't have enough? Even if I spud those up to get that done. Okay, let's go ahead and send as much over as I can. And I might have to jump into some other accounts too, just to see if I can send enough over. And then, maybe we speed up these, or at least this one. Can we get it done? 7, 10. Use 2,000 gems and get both these done. That might be a good idea. Get both of them done, and then we just go ahead and upgrade this again. Then we'll have at least 2 higher barracks, plus this going up to 16. Obviously, we wouldn't. Yeah, let's try that. So we need enough resources to do this. Which right now, we do have enough iron. It's just a stone. Can I buy any stone? I can't. Okay. Wait, I can buy some speed ups though. Buy 1 speed up. Alright, yeah, I think that would be the best case scenario, is to get enough resources, upgrade the castle, speed the other ones up. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way of doing it. So we'll speed up both of those barracks with gems. I know I don't like using that form. At least the one. Get one of them up. Go ahead and do the castle. Because that's going to be a 4-day upgrade. Now, I know we're not going to get it done in this video. But that would be done in 4 days, which will probably be I don't know what day that would be, but. It's a lot. I just hope I have enough to do it and all. We have enough. Okay, so basically, or because we're only 7 million and 9 million, right? If we go ahead, speed these guys up, okay? Get this guy up, get this guy done. We might be fine with just upgrading these and then being done. And then waiting to get enough resources. So let's try, okay. Let's 25,000. Okay, we're doing it. Done. And then we'll go ahead, upgrade this building here. And upgrade this building here. Okay, this will be up to 16. And if I go ahead and speed this guy up. Okay. And then upgrade it again. Do we have enough? Okay, we have enough. And we're only down, okay, so we wouldn't lose too much. I mean, we'd lose a lot of wood, but that, I think this is a better way. I mean, we did use a lot of gems just then, and what we can now do is we'll probably be ranked pretty high in the power up. We're 80 now. And like I said, if I can just speed up these by 6 or 7 hours per, or wait until tomorrow night and then do it, we should be good. And I'm just gonna select all and delete those messages because there's no need. Yeah, so then we'll be able to recruit the next tier, and yeah, and since I already have these both on track to go to 16, we don't have to do anything, and this is a day, okay. So if I go ahead and speed up this one, okay, that one is going to be done in 23 hours now, and then if I do speed up that, speed that up, use all the speed ups that we possibly have, okay, so now we just need just gems, pretty much, and that will give us those done. We are going to lose, if someone does attack us, we will lose a lot of resources, but there's nothing we can do. Or what I could do, this is what we'll do. I know what we'll do. We'll send it to my main account. That's what we'll do. We'll just send everything that we don't, everything that we can, over to the main account. Because that's what we can do. That way we don't lose anything. And, yeah, that's what we'll do. Because we don't want to lose any resources that we can avoid. And this is how I've been getting the resources. So I've been, send them in from Essie. Let's redraw that one as well, because we don't need any more wood, really, or that. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We'll readjust everything back to the base, and we'll send all these resources that we do have now over to this castle here. Not unless we go ahead and do more upgrades in the college. We could do more of that. But I really don't want to. I mean, what else would we do? I mean, recruiting is pretty good. I mean, it's gonna take 6 hours to recruit now. And that could be technically be tomorrow night. We don't know, and we should be able to do pretty well with the missions now since we did expand over to that other area. So I'm gonna go ahead and just send as much over as I can to the other castles that do have shields up. Or like I said, we could, and there's that one. What day is today? That would be today as well. So we're gonna go ahead. That is 334 352. So that would give us 16,000 points if we did do that today. 334 35 yeah, 352. So how much points? That would have been 49 points. That's not bad. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and delete that. Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's do some more resource upgrading. Because if I can avoid it, we can speed those up. Because we have enough of those speed ups. So let's go back over here and figure out what we want. What would be the best? Actually, we should upgrade the plows to gather more resources. That would be a good thing. Um, so let's go ahead and we'll do the plows, I guess. So we'll do the plow. Plow 1, I guess. So that is gonna be 240,000. And that's gonna be 5 minutes. 5 minutes and 29 seconds, and that's gonna require a college 6. Go ahead, research that. Get that done now. 3 power. Alright. And we'll do another one here. Why not? This will help us get more resources, that's what I'm saying. Okay. And this one is gonna be not, but yeah, 9,600. Uh-oh. I think I put it in wrong. The last one. Yeah, I did. I'm betting it was that. Okay. I'll double check. 10 minutes, 28 seconds, and requires a castle 2. Research that. Okay, and we'll do another one here. 38. College, okay, it's still college 2 at that point. 17 minutes, 43 seconds. Well, did I not? I didn't get the power in there. Alright, well, I'll get that when I look back at the video. I thought I did have it, but I guess I didn't. Interesting. Alright, so 17 minutes, 43 seconds. Go ahead, research that, please. Let's get that done now. And that's 8. I'm betting that last one was 4 or something like that, but why not go all the way up, you know? So we'll do the plow 6, so 60, 1, 2, 3, 76. That's 30 minutes and 17 seconds. That one will require a college 3. Go ahead, research that. Again, this will give us more collection when you're out gathering and all that. 21. Okay, then we'll do the circle saw. Oh wait, is that for inside? I think that might be for inside. Inside. So. Wait, did I do that one? I might have. Oopsie. Interesting. Alright, 5 minutes, 29 seconds, college, 1 requirement. Go ahead, upgrade that. That requires 3 power. 3, 3, 3. I think I just did the same thing they did before. Oops, I didn't really look at that. Oops. I think it's the same as a plow 3. It's just the same thing. It's basically the same building. So it's like 10 minutes, something like that, right? 10 minutes and a few seconds. Okay. And that was definitely in Pia College 2, I'm guessing. And how much power? 5. Okay, so this is probably 5, and this is definitely gonna be 5. Yeah. And we'll go ahead and do it again here. This will be 30, 38. Okay, that's 17 minutes. And okay. So yeah, we're gonna do this twice more time. So we're gonna get that one on. And that will give us enough power to go up to 8. Okay, that's 8. And then the next one would be 21. I'm just guessing. 96, 96, yep. Castle 3. Oh, wait. Mm-mm. College 3. Not college 2. 2, 2. Interesting, yeah. Okay. Research that. Oh. How about speed up? 21. So then we got that done. Now these two we just did these two I think are for outside or maybe they're inside. Stickler. I think that's inside. Yeah, they are. Okay, so that's inside one. Um let's look at the load. We are at load so we can go all the way up to load 5. Wait a minute, didn't we already do load 5? Load 5. Huh. Load boost. Hmm. Load boost 4. Cause on my spreadsheet it says we already did it though. I know we didn't because if we, huh? Okay, interesting. Well, let's see. Hmm. Okay, so let's do load, I guess. And so load. So this is going from load boost. Yeah, this is load boost. So this is going up to 5, right? Yeah, this is going to 5. So it's 4 to 5. Hmm. It is wrong with the amount though. This is 27 minutes and 4 seconds. And it does require the Castle 5, Plow 1, and Circular Saw 1, which we already have. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. We have enough materials for this, so we're going to go ahead and upgrade and speed this up now. That's 9 power. Okay, 9. And then we'll go to the next one up, I guess. Why not? That would be boost 6. And that will be, again, 28,800 and 43,200. Again, this upgrade is a 40-minute one. 40 minutes and 53 seconds. Requires a Castle 5 and Sawmill. Alright, so go ahead and upgrade that sucker. 15 power. Okay, 15, we got it. And we'll go ahead and do the next one, which is going to be boost 7. Why not? We'll just keep on going up. And this one's going to require 48,960 of the food and 73,440 of the wood. And that's going to be 59 minutes, get to hour, and 54 seconds. Requires a 6 castle, or college, excuse me, 6 college. We switch that. Alright. Wow. Oh, I didn't see how much power that gave me. Oh well, that's okay. I can get it from the video. So the next one is 73,440. Oopsie. Wrong one. Okay, so we got 43,440 of that. 101, 160 of that. And this is 1 hour now, and 25 minutes, and 27 seconds. Requires a castle 6, which we already have. And that's 33. And then we'll go ahead to the next one. So again, it just keeps on going up in resources that you need. And time. 1 hour. And 59 minutes and 35 seconds. Again, requirement is a college 7 and the sawmill and all that good stuff. Yeah, 110, 160. Okay, research that one. And get that done. 48. And then we got one more load here that we can do. So let's do the last load here. And that's 164, or 165, 240 of that, 247, 860 of that. And that's a 2 hour now, and 44 minutes, and 54 seconds. And same requirement as before. Now this is the last one that we can do for load. And the load gives you more percentage when you like go out and gather, because the army that is going out to gather more. Now this is gonna be critical for like the gather event and stuff like that. That's where it's very gonna be needed. Is when you have that mission going on, which okay, could be the next mission. So go ahead and get that done, and that's a 70 points. Then we'll do the stickler and the sharpness, and I think that's gonna be all we can do. Again, the load gives you more load, but the stickler and the other one gives you more stuff. Okay, it looks like we did do stickler too. Huh. Interesting here. Let's look at here. Oh, I see what I did. It must have been from my other account, because we haven't done it yet. Okay. Yeah. Same amount of resources, but okay. So it's 5 minutes and 29 seconds. Requires a load boost and a college 4, which we already have. This is a 5-minute upgrade. So we're gonna go ahead and research that. And that will give us 3 power. Little 3 power, little 3 power, little 3 power. Okay, Sickler 2 is gonna jump up with the resources, but that's okay. So it's gonna be 440, and that's gonna be 10 minutes and 19 seconds, and it's gonna require a castle 5, a college 5. Alright. And a 10-minute. Yep. Okay. So go ahead, research that. Now this is gonna help out. Wow, we did use all those up already. Damn. 4. We're gonna do okay. I didn't realize that we used all the 5-hour speed ups that we had to upgrade certain buildings in here. So we're gonna do the sharpening of the axe next. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. We'll do like 1 or 2 of that. Um, so we're gonna do the axe, and this is for wood. I didn't realize that we, oh, so it's 2,480. And this is a 5-minute, 29 seconds. Requires that. Okay, research that. And 18. Yeah. 3. And then we'll do the same thing with the other one. So we got 4,960. And that's a 10-minute. 19 seconds. Requires a castle 5 or college 5. Okay. Research that. And I'm gonna get that done now too. Using a little bit of gems, but that's okay. So yeah, I did not realize that we went through all the speed ups that I had, the ones for in here. At least any of the quick ones. So we're gonna have to hold off on doing any more of that for right now. So yeah, so I know this is a long video. Hopefully you enjoyed. So we're well under the cap, which is good because all of them are back in the base right now. 50. So we can have up to 57. Oh, the other one I really should have done. the military one here. We can do it. That is leadership. So do we have leadership already? Should I? Leadership. Oh, maybe we haven't done it yet. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna just put this in as leadership. Leadership. So this is gonna require. This is what this is gonna allow us do is have more in a march. Now I'm probably gonna do a few speed ups to this, but then I'm gonna let the mirror go undone. So just so you guys know, I might not have a accurate spreadsheet of this, but that's okay. This is gonna be 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Requires a college 9 and horse shoe 1. I don't know if I spelled that right, but okay. So this is gonna let us have a little bit more in a march, which is gonna be a good thing to have, especially if we're gonna be doing a lot more recruiting in the next mission. So yeah, this will give us about. Oh, it's gonna jump up by like more. Um, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And I am gonna just do the 15 gems to get it done. And that's a 5, so we can have more in a march. And then we can do it again, which I think I'm gonna do, just so we can get more in a march, because the marches are gonna be critical now. And 21, 420. And this is a 9 minute 31-second upgrade. Requires a castle 10 now. So you can see how its requirements are going up. Again, this is going to give us a little bit more soldiers, a little bit more. Just make sure the tracking sheet's right. So we're going to go ahead and research that. And again, I'm just going to use the 30 gems. It's worth 30 gems to have it, and it's only 8 power. So we're going to go 8. And we'll do it again. Because, like I said, this is a critical one to have. It's going to give you a lot more in a march. And also, it's going to use all my resources that I have a lot of. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing it. 40 minutes and 34 seconds. And I didn't put seconds in. And again, it's going to require the same thing as it did before. College 10. Again, a little bit more units in the march, which is going to be good. 58, 64. Okay, research that. And then we're gonna go ahead. Now, yes, I could use those speed ups, or I could use gems. I'm choosing gems right now. 17 power. Okay, so 17 on that. I'll probably do one more, and then I'll probably stop at that. So 128, 520, and this is gonna be 47 minutes and 9 seconds. Again, requirement castle 11. So it's getting higher now. you can see. So some of the requirements will need a higher castle, or college, and that's why I always upgrade all the buildings at once. This does help out with that situation, that you're upgrading everything at once. So that is just one thing to know. As you're upgrading certain things, you should upgrade them at the same time. It just helps out when you're upgrading buildings because you can get a lot of things done when you're doing that. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna research that now, and I'm gonna use one of the hour speed ups just because I have them, and that's 30. Okay, 30. So now, I mean, we could just continue going with that. So now in here, if you look at the March sides, we can go all the way up to 600, 60,300. So we can go up, we can take all the marches that we have and just stick it into one march, pretty much. So that's gonna be good for like when the attack mission starts. Um, we just move all the, all of them into that. So yeah, so we're in a good stage here. And like I said, the other two barracks, like I said, when the mission wait before it switches over, I will use some speed ups or some chats, um, just so we can get it done and get it towards the power event. You know, even though we've done a lot of power, we're at 96 right now. We are probably not gonna make it up to 100 or the 100 cap because you really need to be like in the game a lot more and have a lot more upgrading to do, which we just don't. We just don't have that much. So the nice thing about upgrading all these barracks up to 16 is then when it is recruit, we can recruit the level 16 stuff that we really should be recruiting with. Um, which is really nice. And like I said, after that, after those are done, I'll try to get enough resources to the castle. At the moment, like I said, we are well over that cap. So at this point, if someone attacked, they would need all those resources. I tried to use as much as I could, but there's just no way I'm going to be able to use it all right now. I mean, yes, I could grant it. I could send it all over to my other castles, which I'm probably going to do over the next few hours. Just send it into these accounts over here, just so I don't have it in the castle. But it's gonna take a while to do that all, and you can only do so much in a day. Like I said, I'm just gonna send as much as I can over. I might even reinforce another account over there just to protect it, or maybe put a shield up. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now, but that's what you could do. I didn't mean to spend all those things into the account, especially since we're not under a shield. If we had a shield up, I would say, oh, it doesn't matter because I'm under a shield. But I don't have a shield up. So I'm gonna, if someone attacks, they will get most of those resources. Granted, I might just, I don't know. Didn't mean to do that. That was a mistake on my end. So yeah, I'm just gonna, like I said, reinforce from this account to other accounts until I cannot. And then after that point, whatever resources I have left, if I lose, I lose. If I, you know, it's not worth it to try to do anything with them. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna just send all the resources out that I can. I'm gonna double check the spreadsheet that we have here because we did a lot of upgrading. I'm just gonna double check the video after it's all done. I know this is a long video. Oh my god, almost 2 hour long video for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. We're almost done here. I just gotta fix a few things up here and reinforce the rest of the stuff as much as I can. Because there's really nothing else I can upgrade because of the castle's being up, So, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be, yeah, and you lose a certain percentage too, like when you do this. Um, Now, granted, I think you can up that in a resource upgrade. Um, I think it's under deployment, maybe? No. Oh, it is. It's here. So you'd have to do a research 1, which is not bad. Okay, let's do that. So we're gonna do research Okay, that's going to be 960 of that, and then 920 of that. And that's a 2-minute upgrade in 31 seconds. Just requires, oh, see, now look at what it requires. A castle, or a college. I always say it's a castle. Castle 8 and med factory. Um, and a med factory 1. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do that very quickly here, and then we're gonna do the one tap here. Get 9 gems. That's only 3. Then we can have the tax thing. So this is what I'm talking about. So when you wanted to send resources, right now I lose a percentage. Okay, it's not. It's so this reduces that cost. So instead of being the higher amount, it would be a lower account. So this is the tax rate, and it's a higher amount of research, which is good. Um, and it's 3 minute and 19 seconds, so 19 seconds. Requires a college 9, or no, a college 10, wow, and a resource 1. Okay, go ahead and do that. And we'll just go ahead and get that done now. 12 gems, and that's a wow, 5, okay. So that will reduce how much we're doing. We can only have a 5 of those, so that's fine. Let's do another one. 14,720. And that's a 7-minute now. And 21 seconds. And again, requires a research 1 and a college 11. Okay. And that's a rate 2, so we're going to go ahead and research that. Speed that up with the little gems here. That's 7. Okay. So that's 7. And we'll do it again. Why not? I mean, I really want to use gems, but I really do not want to lose all these resources. So it's either we use resources or we lose resources. So it's a toss up, or use gems or lose resources. So it's a toss up. Um, we haven't done this in a while, so I figure, well, why not? And this is a level 12. Wow. So we're gonna go ahead and research that and gem that up. 17 power. Okay, and then we got 2 more that we can possibly do if it lets us. Okay, so we got, well, look how much it went up. 235, 520. And how many? That's one. Wow, it went from like 20 minutes up to the hour and 27 minutes now. What's up with that? 54 seconds. Whatever. Yeah. Research that. And we're gonna go ahead and use a speed up on that. Whatever. 2 speed up. Wow. Well, look how much it's using though. 942, 80. So that's a lot. That's almost a million there. But look how 5 hours and 45 minutes and 44 seconds. And that's the last one we can possibly do because level 14. Yeah. Oh, did I not? I didn't put that last one in. Oh well. I thought I did. That's weird. I'll go back into the video and after you watch this whole entire video, which is almost 2 hours now. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna research that all, and then we're gonna just hit the one tap here and get that all done. That's 200 and 212. It looked like 213. So that did pretty much the resources. I think there's like a few left, a few million left. But we can go ahead now and probably send that more. Yeah, see, now look how much. See, because I did that tax him, he'll get more of the material. That, what? Okay, well, I was saying that was the wrong account, but it wasn't. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on sending this over and getting this below that cap. Because there's no way I need to have 2 million in the base. There's no need for that much resources. Now the nice thing is now since we did all that upgrading of the sickle and the sharpness, we'll be able to get more resources too. Since we did all that upgrading, we'll be able to get more resources when we do collect, which is gonna be nice for like gather event, um, when that mission does start. Because like I said, we have 3 marches, and we're gonna buy a lot more army when we do have the recruit time. But yeah, I'll have to go back through the spreadsheet and make sure I got all the numbers correctly. Like I said, the last one that I just did, the 127-minute one, is not in the spreadsheet. So I'll have to redo that one. But like I said, it's just the power. And as you see, the materials are now getting higher and higher now, which is fine. That's the whole part of this game. As you go higher, they become more resources you needed. Granted, yes, I use a lot of speed ups, and I really don't have that many. I have been using gems. Like I said, I wouldn't use gems, but the stuff that we're doing is critical to our expansion. So, like the tax rate. If we're gonna be getting a lot of resources, now we can reinforce or send it to other accounts and not be charged as much as like if I didn't have it. So right now, I'm gonna clear my account. I'm gonna send as much over. I mean, the 740, the 469 of food. I'm gonna leave, but all that wood needs to go. That wood is gotta get out of there. But we will be able to get more of that lovely of that. So I just we'll try to get under that 2 million mark because having that much in there is not a good thing, especially if you're gonna get attacked. Now we haven't really gotten attacked. We've gotten scouted a few times. We did get, and then we got scouted twice now. So it's just little bits here and there that you really need to be aware of. So we did a lot of resource today. We did a lot of upgrading. So the upgrade part is pretty much done. I'm not really gonna upgrade anything else. I might, like I said, there's those 2 buildings I do want to get done. That the barracks is. Once they're done, I'm gonna just start saving up resources. I'm gonna be, obviously the next mission we don't know what it will be, but the next mission could be attack monsters. Which if it is, then I really want to have all my armies in the base to attack monsters. But it could be gather resources. If it's that, then we have 3 marches, which we can gather. So I'm just gonna clear our all this over. Okay, so I've hit the max of a day. Doesn't what account? Because I can send it to any account. Okay, so it doesn't matter what account you send it to. It's just the yeah. So we're kind of stuck now with what we have. So I've sent out about a lot of reinforcements. Yeah. So we've hit the daily allowance. There is a daily allowance you can do per day. Yeah. So we've hit that at this point. I'm actually gonna send out for some iron now. Since I can't do anything else. And iron and stones we really need. That one's good. Okay. Is there some? I don't have to worry about the base now, so I can just go and gather what I need. So we can go here. And whatever's in the base will be fine. So, like I said. So we're gonna go collect there. I've deleted all mail so we can see how much I do gather. Yeah, we're doing okay. I hope I was hoping to get more of that resources not in the base, but there's nothing I can do now. We're at that cap. So like I said, it's only the 2 million, which is not too many resources. You can easily get that in like a day or something like that. So we expanded over here. So we got all these level 5, like you said. When we do have more time to upgrade buildings, we'll be doing that. But right now, this is what I really want to focus on, and we will be able to get this done. This is going to need like 1 hour. This will need like 4 hours, something like that. I have no speed ups whatsoever now, so we're out of speed ups. But like I said, those missions come and go all the time. So as long as you're just patient, you get more speed ups that way. So yeah, speed ups we're down, but we have some packs. Um, we're not down with that at least, which is good. I mean, we have almost a million there. 150 there. We got that one there. We have almost a million there. And we have these as well. So these are also resources that you can use. Troop stuff. So we got some speed ups or some shields, which I'm gonna leave for right now. So right now for buffs, we have gather and we have gather. So we have a boost for 1 hour. We have a boost for a day. And then we have second marches here. Then speed ups, like I said, we have no 1 hour, like no speed ups whatsoever, except for everything else, like the recruiting, which we probably won't need to use because now since we upgraded all that barrack stuff, we should be able to recruit the higher tier, which is gonna be nice to be able to recruit those higher tiers. And then other is just the other stuff that you get. Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of bad to use all those speed ups, but I can always buy speed ups too. Like I forgot about that. You can go to the shop and you can buy speed ups. So like I said, using gems, like so that I need that. Okay, let's do that now. So we need 3 and 4. So we need 4 of those right now. If I do that, we need 4 1-hour speed ups. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna do one. We'll do 5 just to have it. So we're gonna do 5 speed ups. So this one we'll do the. Actually, we might need 4. So let's do that there. Yeah, because that's only 23, and it's gonna be done. So we need another few speed ups. Okay, we're gonna buy them. Just because I really need to get this done. I thought that you could buy them. Super me. So we're gonna do 7. It's 1,000 gems, so that's better than nothing. And then we can get this done. Not all, but at least like get it down to 4 hours. So we're gonna use those there. Okay, so that gives it 19 hours, which will be done in time. And then this one, the same thing. So we just use all the speed ups that we bought, but that's okay, because this will mean this will be done in right before the mission's over, which then I don't have to log back in if I'm not around. We're 97 in, so like I said, everything is pretty much now at level 16, except for some of our smaller buildings over here, which we might work on that off, the next day or so, because we still need to keep our army cap underneath. We are under right now, but the recruit time, we might get a lot more units. You don't know. Just have them recruit. Since alright, let's look at the recruit. So it's 460 units per time. Okay, that's for each one. Yeah. Interesting, isn't it? Granted, yeah, yes, go in here and expand. You know what? Let's do this one. We're gonna do the expansion. The next expansion. Expansion. So this is 9, 7, 2, 1, 2, 3. And again, move over. So it's 9, 2, 7, 1, 2, 3. And this is a 5-hour one. So it's 5 hours, 56 minutes, and 39 seconds. Requires a Castle 9 and a draft. So College 9 and a draft. Expansion 5, or 5, yeah, 5. So this will give us over 100 units to recruit, which is going to be good. So we just got to get a little bit more of the wood, which is easy to get. And then we'll be cutting this down to a little bit more. So 92,000, 92,000. Yep, we have that in reserves. And I'm going to go ahead. Speed up, why not? We have the speed up, so why not? 220! Woo! 220! Alright, so now if I look at the recruiting, it's 480. So we're still, so with the recruiting, with these would help with the recruiting how many we can save. So each one of these is 500. But then over here we have how many we can recruit. So because by moving these over, we know we're gonna first start with the next zero would be here, and just go right on like we normally would. Barracks, when we do upgrade buildings at the next stage. Now, what is the, so it's 99, I think 26. Right, we have that, so let's just do that. And, okay, 21, get that up. So we just went up. That went up to 5. Let's get up this to 500 just to be on the safe side. So we're gonna do it 2 more times and then we'll be good. So now that should be 500. 500. So now we did use a lot of those, which is good. And they said, knowing now we can recruit up to 500 units, which is a decent amount, and next tier, which is even better. So we'll be able to, like I said, research gather, attack monsters at higher quality now, and maybe in the next episode, maybe we'll start merging some of the lower tiers to higher tier. Because the lower tiers don't do too much, and since we can upgrade them to a higher tier, because there's not as many as the lower tiers, like I said. I mean, that one takes 1 hour. This one would take a day and a half, but a lot of these are just going to be a few hours. Now you can see that you can only do up to 2,000. I don't think there's any way to raise that above that. So like I said, right now we're sitting at roughly 500 and between 428 to 500 of the level 1s. Level 2s, we just have a few hundred, 200, 600, except the Viters, which we can upgrade. Then we have the tier 3s, which we only got one grouping of that, and then the tiers 2, these are the, okay, so we got tier 1s, tier 2s, tier 3s, tier 4s, tier 5s. We have tier 6 now. So, like I said, 360, which is not many. Like I said, once we get to the next stage, we're gonna be, I think, I think I might not upgrade them yet. But we have 3 marches. We can each one of them we can have 1 march if there's enough materials to be gathered. Um, but the nice thing is now we're under that cap of 47. We're at 57. So even if we recruited a whole bunch at this point, we would be fine. I think so. And like I said, every time now we recruit, it's going to be about 500 of each one. I don't know how many points that would be during the event, but we'll find out when that event starts. And like I said, after this event, it could be attack monsters, it could be recruit. We don't know what it's going to be. If it's recruit, like I said, they're going to now take roughly 7 hours. So tomorrow night, before the mission starts, if it is recruit, I will be at least getting these 2 barracks with recruitment going, and then the other 2 obviously I can't do until that mission's over. But then I'll be recruiting from those 2 as well, because you just don't know what the mission's gonna be. Honestly, I mean, yes, I can do it right now, but there's no need to do it right now. I got a day to worry about it. Um, but yeah, so everything has been upgraded to the next tier, which is great. The only is not is the castle, which is a 4-day upgrade. And I might take some time now, and not do as many videos. I don't know what you guys think of that. But yeah, so we upgraded a lot of buildings. We did a lot of upgraded a lot of buildings. I mean, we got all these new buildings over here now that need to be upgraded all the way up to 16. And that's what I might work on. I mean, they might take a few days to do, even if it's not upgrade buildings, or I might just leave it like this and just keep on upgrading the 2 that I have been upgrading, which is these 2 here, and working ourselves over. And like I said, once these 2 buildings in here, I do upgrade. Now I did use all those resources that we did have, but that's okay. We'll be able to get all the resources back. From our packs. It is 5 million of food and wood. We have a million. So from our packs, we can get it. We can get mutant force from another account, like the other 2 accounts or the other accounts I have in the alliance. You can see these guys are now taking longer to gather, so that's a good thing, right? But yeah, so 3 hours. Yeah, so that'll be tomorrow. Um, but yeah, so we upgraded a whole bunch of stuff. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a long video, but yeah, I wanted to upgrade a whole bunch of things since it was upgraded. I didn't want to use all my speeds. I didn't want to use all those lovely things that we get at midnight. But hey, it was only 14 million that we spent. I mean, we have a little bit left over, 1.3 million. But yeah, so I'm gonna be I mean, 1.3 million. If we lose that, it's okay. I can deal with that. I literally can deal with that amount being lost. Um, but all the other upgrading we've done expansions, so we can recruit up to 500 now units per time, which is a 6-hour upgrade now. So now I really don't have to be in the game that much. Like I said, as you grow, you don't have to be in the game that much. Like I said, some of these upgrades now are like the castle upgrade is 4 days. 4 days to upgrade this castle. And since everything else is upgraded, this is my next upgrade. So that's what I'm saying. I might have to take some time and just work on getting everything else. Maybe working on the barracks, maybe working on some of the outside castle stuff. Because everything else is up to 16. And working on maybe getting more of the resources needed would also help. I don't know. Is it really worth spending a lot of time, doing that? Or should I just wait? And that's the thing. Like right now I can't do anything because I have 2 buildings being upgraded to 16, which is the last 2 barracks that we have. So we have all 4 barracks that we can now 500 units. It's about 8 hours. Not bad, 8 hours. So I don't have to spend that much time in the game. It is the next tier. So like I said, we got cavalry, which is going to be a good load, a 20 load. We got everything else to get. And everyone else, I have a good amount too. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. We only have 1,200 in the base. Everyone else is out gathering, so that's 40,000, 43,000, total 12,000 in the base. And you can see them right there. But yeah, so the next mission, we'll have to see what it is. I know this is not really the mission guide series. The mission guide is the other one that we did earlier, which is not up yet. This account here, I still gotta do all the other accounts, and yeah, we're gonna just start gathering resources to get more resources in. But we're at a good stand, I think. We're doing very well. We're at 16. We can go up to 17. We just gotta get the resources. Maybe we'll wait until next upgrade time and do that as a main upgrade. But I also want to upgrade to 19 as soon as I can. And now I don't have any speed ups, so that's gonna hurt. But I might just take some time and regroup and continue donating like I've been to the alliance, getting resources that I need. Yes, I need more food now. But yeah, just gathering resources that we need. And I don't have another march, so I can't. Yeah, maybe I should send them back. How much is in this? 20. I don't know. But yeah, so food would be a good thing to get. But I'm gonna let them go. I'm gonna let them gather there. And when they're done in 3 hours, I'll resend them out for food and wood at that point. So I get enough of that million or 5 million that I need to upgrade that castle. Granted, yes, I could reinforce from another account, but I'd still need all that iron. And there's no way I have that iron. Or that, I mean that stone. It's like a million. So we will slowly be able to upgrade to 17. I just need all the resources at this point. So we're gonna end it off at that we need more resources. And I'm gonna once it's attack monsters, we'll be able to get more resources that way. I will have to double check my spreadsheet with all the upgrading that we did, because we did a lot, and yeah, I think that we're in a good point right now. We've done a lot of resourcing, upgrading. We've done the tax upgrading. We've done the leadership, so we can recruit more. Expansion for recruiting more. So we can get up to 500 units in a march, which is good, or 500 every time we recruit, so that we know how many we can recruit. Um, we just gotta wait for the other barracks to be done, and then we can recruit 2,000 units every 6 hours. So that's gonna be nice for the recruit time as well. Recruiting is very hard for lower accounts, but since I've been upgrading everything pretty much at once, I've been able to stay at a point where I can stay on top of it pretty much, and that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Um, no Minecraft for today, but we'll be doing some videos tomorrow. Probably Minecraft later. We'll see. It's very late right now, and I do want to get some more sleep. Even I slept all day. That's besides the point. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this upgrade buildings acceleration per se. Until the next upgrade buildings or the next mission, I'm going to say thanks for watching the guide series, and bye bye for now.